If you're watching this video, you probably play Counter-Strike 2. And if you do play Counter-Strike 2, the chances are that on your social media, you might have seen videos of different creators with this little spinning dial. This is called Upgrader.pro, but it's also known as CS Upgrader.pro. It's a website where players can essentially gamble their skins at different percent chances of upgrading for a rarer skin. It almost sounds a little too good to be true. Gambling in Counter-Strike, which is a game that doesn't have any kind of age verification whatsoever, is a pretty hot topic, to say the least. So I'm not really going to be discussing that today. Young people are a lot more susceptible to the evils of gambling than, any other group of people in the world. They're always going to do whatever they want. With Counter-Strike being the way it is, there's not really a way to stop them from gambling, at least in certain countries anyway. What I am going to discuss is, why does this website seem like it's selling you a dream? There's obviously some kind of catch, and I'm not sure that everybody is entirely aware of what that catch is. Okay, the way the website works is you pay them money that gets turned into credits on their website, which is within their system, that you use to buy skins to upgrade. Obviously, you can pay in different types of currencies for different countries, and there's other ways of paying, but there's a way of paying with your skins as well. Now, what this does is they take the skin off you and will credit you the value that they think the skin is worth. When you're taking a look at how much they value your skins at when you're handing them over, they're pretty much lowballing you. They're offering way less than what these items are going for on the Steam market. Paying with your skins is definitely the safest option if you don't want to hand your card details over to a random website, which I strongly advise against. They only seem to want certain types of skins. On skins back, it'll say you have an amount of items that they don't accept. They are only interested in rarer, more valuable items. Not exactly rarer items, but highly sought out items that could be of value at some point. They only value the items in dollars, which is quite annoying. Obviously, if you live in a country that has a stronger currency than the dollar, this can obviously leave you short of a couple of credits or whatever the in-game currency is for the website. And this is sort of the surefire way that the site makes money. So you obviously hand over your skin, which is worth an amount of credits in the site, and the skin's worth money, or you pay them money directly to get credits. Once you've handed that money over, the money's handed over. They've got it. You have paid them for fake currency, essentially, that holds value potentially if you win. That's sort of like the safety net that they've got to make sure that they earn money. So when you're paying skins, you essentially have to wait 8 days for the trade protection to lift. I waited 8 days, and lo and behold, nothing was credited to my account. So I emailed them, and surprisingly, they actually got back to me very, very quickly. It only took about 2 days to sort out. So with the credits that you get, you essentially search through their inventory of items that are worth how much you want to gamble. So the items are kind of they're not really a part of it. It's the number, it's the value, the little number underneath how much the item is worth that you're wanting to go up. The item is quite literally just the prize. So after spinning it a few times on different varying percentages, I upgraded to a case, and I decided, you know what, let's get this out. There's an option when you get an item, when you click on your profile in the top right, you click that, and this was the moment where I was like, okay, is this a scam or is this not a scam? But eventually the trade did come through and I did get my item, even though it is trade protected for 7 days. I think the important thing to note is that you are not upgrading your skins directly through this website. Do they give you the items that you win? Yeah, lower value ones. Would they be willing to part with an M4 Howl if you managed to upgrade it from something that was only worth £10? I'm not too sure. You are essentially buying skins from this website. Like, there's nothing stopping you from buying a skin on the left-hand side of the board and just withdrawing it from your inventory. You are just on another market that has an option to gamble. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Take the information that I've give you and make a educated choice on if you're going to use this website or not. They did give me my skins. They did eventually credit me. Ultimately, do what you want, but you now know where the scam's at. You now know where the site makes its money. You now know how you lose money. See ya.